Hello everyone, I'm Prasad from Structural Guide. Today we are going to discuss about repairing cracks in brick walls. Due to different reasons, cracks will form in the brick walls. It may be due to thermal action, it may be due to a construction issue, it may be due to a settlement of the structure, so on. So there are many reasons for that. So we are not going to discuss about the reasons for cracking, but we are going to discuss the methods of repairing the cracks. Out of those repair methods, we today are discussing only on two type of repair methods. How do we use chicken mesh in crack repairs? How do you use non-shrink construction grout in crack repairs? Okay, let's start with the use of the chicken mesh. During the construction, we use the plaster to cover the brick walls. So when you have a brick walls like this, say we have a bricks like this, we fill the mortar here and then we have a plaster to cover the brick, right? So we get this smooth finish with this brick wall. When there are cracks in brick walls, now you can see here two instances. Today we are going to discuss is this is brick wall. Then you have the plaster in this area, and another case is a concrete column here, and then you have a brick wall here, something like this, right? You have brick walls. So here you have the plaster here, right? In these two cases, how do you use the chicken mesh for the repair in the cracks? Let's say you have a crack like this. Here also, most commonly, there will be cracks in this interface at the connection of the wall and the column, right? Say, let me draw the elevation here. So let's consider these two edges, and this is the crack. So here you have a column like this because you can't see the edge with the plaster, so it's at the edge. So there will be a crack somewhere here. In these two cases, how do we repair these cracks, right? So when it comes to this one, now we have to remove the plaster in this area. Okay, plaster you have to remove. So you are going to remove the plaster in this area, crack zone. So thereafter you fix the chicken mesh here. So say you remove this plaster and you fix the chicken mesh here. So if you remove the plaster and you fix the chicken mesh here. You fix the chicken mesh here. Generally this width of this chicken mesh will be around 200 millimeters. Like this width will be about 200 millimeter. So you fix the chicken mesh. Now when it comes to this chicken mesh, you have to consider a few things, right? So chicken mesh will be like this. If it is like this, if you have a tension applied, this will straighten like this. Therefore you have to keep in mind that when you fix the chicken mesh in the brick wall, okay, when you're doing the crack repair, it should be tightened enough, right? If this is like this, definitely it will stretch. At the crack, what will happen? The crack form due to the tensile stresses develop in this area. So these tensile stresses will open the mouth, crack mouth open by the tensile stresses. So when you have a chicken mesh there, it should be tightened enough. Otherwise, if it is loosened like this, when tensile forces are applied, the crack will be appearing again. Therefore, you have to keep in mind to tie this properly. So how do you tie it? So you can place like this, and you can use the concrete nail or something like that and to tie it. But you have to keep in mind this is stressed. Okay, this has not flexible. No, it should be tightened very firmly. Right. Then once you tighten, then you can fill with the mortar. When it comes to the beam column joint, it's a common crack because the concrete the properties of the concrete is not same as the brick. So these two are two different materials. Therefore, there will be cracks. So during the construction of the column beams plaster, so we usually use chicken mesh in this joint, but sometimes it might be mistakenly avoided or it might not has been done. In those cases, we could see cracks in this column and brickwork joint. So such cases also, as I explained previously, so you can remove the plaster there and you can insert the chicken mesh and do the plastering again here as well. So those are the things that I am planning to discuss about under the fixing of chicken mesh to avoid the cracks in the concrete, and also how do you use chicken mesh to repair the cracks. Next thing is the use of the construction grout. So in a brick walls, so let me draw the brick walls like this. So you have brick wall, you have crack like this. How do you repair this crack? So what we can do is the easiest method, not like chicken mesh. You don't want to remove whole sections. You can remove a something like this V-shape area. You can remove a V-shape area. This could be around 20 millimeters. Okay, so it could be around 25 millimeter. So this area you are going to remove the plaster. Then you can fill this with non-shrink construction grout. This is non-shrink. Okay, non-shrink construction grout. You have to use non-shrink construction grout there. You have to keep in mind that because non-shrink construction grout does not reduce the volume when it hard. What if the volume is reduced? Now you fill with the non-shrink grout. If the volume is reduced, it will be like this. So it won't work. This crack will be again appear because there's no bond between the brick and the cement mortar, because sometimes it will be made bond here, but there will be gap will be formed there. Therefore, now if you use non-shrink, then it will be perfectly bond there. Therefore, you have to keep in mind to use the non-shrink construction grout. And also, non-shrink construction grout has a good properties like it's having a higher compressive strength. In addition to that, comparatively, it has a good tensile strength. When you fill this with the non-shrink grout, when the stresses develop in this area like this, the crack forming possibility is less because it has a higher compared to higher tensile capacity. So that is the way we use the non-shrink grout to repair the cracks in brick wall. So similar situations you can use this kind of material. So now how do we identify where to use non-shrink grout, where to use chicken mesh? When it comes to the brick wall, in a brick wall, when you have a random cracks like this, okay, so using a chicken mesh will be bit difficult. In this kind of a cracks, we might use the non-shrink construction grout. But when it comes to the column and brick wall joints, so here it will be difficult to you to form the V shape. Also, there will be two different materials, so there will be tensile stresses developed there. So in these kind of situations, using chicken mesh more appropriate, because even before the not only for the repair, even before constructing the before doing the plaster, we fix the chicken mesh in column, block wall or brick wall joints. That's a basic practice or the common practice in construction. So if you have not done that in the construction, when you do the repairing, you better use the chicken mesh there rather than using the construction grout to repair these kind of joints. In brick walls, these random cracks like this would do the repair with the construction grout. So that's it for today. We today discuss about the crack repair methods, two methods actually: how to use the chicken mesh in crack repair and use of the non-shrink construction grout in crack repairing. So that's it for today. So let's meet again from new video. Thank you very much for watching our videos.